What's up, people? So this morning I really been called to pull some cards on the sunrise. Okay, so I was meditating, and I'll get downloads all the time whether I'm trying to really receive any messages or not, because I'm always trying to be my higher self. Okay. Anyways, I was receiving, like, the sunrise. When the sun represents knowledge, right? The sun is that the brightest thing in the sky. It's the thing that needs, like, the universe speaks without talking. You don't have to always label stuff. It's just obvious that the sun needs our attention. The sun is there to give and reciprocate things. um it warms us. It makes us feel, you know, like, comforted, you know what I'm saying? But what people don't know is that knowledge is comforting after you really, like, understand it, you know what I'm saying? But the sunrise is symbolic of the daily awakenings that we're supposed to have. So, like, you wake up every day, right? Your eyes open. There's a reason that you wake up every single day. Do not doubt that. And there's a reason that the sun comes up every single day. It's not only one reason, it's always multiple reasons for everything. The sun is rising for us, but it's also providing us what we need, energetically, okay, physically, energetically, all that. So we're getting downloads from the sun, whether we know it or not. And this is different points of the sun. Like, you know how we have a full moon or we have a new moon. It's different phases where it's best to manifest certain things. Or, we understand that the moon affects us, so the sun affects us as well. And what I want to touch on today is what the sun wants us to know, okay? Because it's all about that knowledge. If you sit out in the sun for at least 7 minutes, if you sit out in the sun every day, you will receive the knowledge that the universe, like God, is literally trying to give you. You know what I'm saying? You have to get that nature as much as you can. But if not, like right now, I'm sitting out here because I like nature, period. And it's not, I know the sun ain't shining, but it helps me to feel more grounded. So basically, this reading here is what does it's sunrise messages, okay? So it's really self-explanatory. It's like when you open your eyes, or when it's like daily awakening daily messages in their purest form from the universe. It's sunrise, you know what I'm saying? It's the earliest tea, you know what I'm saying? When you look on TV and it's breaking news, that's the first, like, that's the first call. You hear the first call. Basically, we have the first call. Okay. So anyways, y'all, sunrise messages here. It's important to realize that you're on your way to the top, okay? No matter what position you're in, you're still progressing. You're not stagnant, okay? No matter how much you feel like, things are boring or you're not moving forward, things are actually progressing every day. Because as long as you're thinking and breathing and just feeling, okay, you're growing, okay? Opportunities, they come out of nowhere. Miracles, they come out of nowhere. And they're not always up to you and how you control everything. You know what I'm saying? You're not always going to be the one to make everything happen for yourself, okay? So just realize that, you're on your way to the top. Regardless, I want you to say this out loud or comment it, okay? In the comment section, put, I'm on my way to the top. And it's because you are on your way to the top. These are your affirmations. This is an affirmation for you, because you really need to let that soak in, regardless of whether you're sitting on your ass right now or not. Because I'm getting, like, even if you're sitting on your ass, you're still feeling deeply. You're still thinking deeply. And if you're not thinking deeply, you're moving around a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're always doing something. Okay. Now, the thing is, the keys to really confirming this is being grateful for your experience. Be grateful for where you are right now, okay? Because it's always a starting point. You're never gonna magically appear where you're supposed to be, okay? For some people, they may not be aware the whole time and it feels magical, but everything happens divinely, you know what I'm saying? And you're being called to really just, it's about realizing, okay, well, I have this and I have that. Like, even if you don't have all the tools you need, you have something, and whatever you have right now, it still can be a tool to get you what you need or something. Like, there's always something. Even if you have nothing but yourself right now, you don't have nothing but this phone that you're looking at, okay? You have a mind, you have a body, you have a soul. You still getting downloads every day. Like I said, as long as you're waking up every fucking day with the sun, you're growing. You're still here for a reason. You have a reason to evolve, okay? So I'm getting to really like cut the bullshit, cut out all the negative thoughts, really just draw a line there, okay? Because you really, it's nothing, it's not helping you. And so with you being grateful for everything, even the negative emotions you have, even the harsh realizations you've been having over these past days or years, even the things that you have not accepted, start to accept it, okay? If you don't like your home, if you don't like how your family is, if you don't like how you look, if you don't like how you feel today, or you don't like, maybe you're depressed and you just don't like that, just accept it. I'm just depressed. I don't like my family. I don't like this. Like, just fucking accept it. Once you accept it, then that's finally, you can start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Then you can finally, like, you're grounded, right? And then you can be like, okay, well, because I don't like this, you can build from that, okay? You can start to take more act. Like, you'll really start to see the way out, okay? So it's about knowing that you are limitless, okay? Because the physical is an illusion. We are our soul first. We came here for a reason, you know? And yes, we come here and our parents or our family, or there's certain obstacles that we get that can hold us back. You know, we can be in a very comforting, loving family. It could be the best family ever, and that could be what hold us back because it's too much like, people can love you, but that love can be too much, you know what I'm saying? It could just be, everything is set up for you to do as like a cause and effect, okay? So like, you can be in a family and they love you so much, they don't never want you to leave your hometown, they always want to cook you dinner and everything, but you need to venture out, and you know this, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's for somebody, and like, it's just about you understanding, okay, I love my family, appreciate the fact that they are clingy and they love you so much, so that you can find the right words to say to them. Be like, you know, I love you and all this, but hey, I gotta, you know, that could be a whole nother situation that I'm talking about. I mean, that may resonate with you, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's about understanding where you are so you can move forward. Okay, and also realize that you're limitless, because that's what I was getting to. Like, this physical is an illusion. It's all about your mind, okay? You are your mind. You attract what you think, you attract what you feel and stuff, but your feelings, more so, like, you label your feelings, right? So when you feel like a dark emotion or something, like, you're the one who's saying, oh, I feel sad right now, oh, I feel this, and because you feel sad, what does that mean? You start to, like, you have your own thought patterns on what sadness means for you, or what anger means for you, and how you're supposed to express that, okay? Just because you're sad, it doesn't mean you always have to cry. It doesn't mean because you're mad you have to, you know, take it out. It's just different. It's just the way that we were brought up and the way that we were made to view things. That's what can really set us up for failure, you know what I'm saying? So really, it start to like be more aware of your thoughts. How, like, what triggered that thought, triggered that emotion to come into play. Start to observe how things are happening so you can start to control it a little more. Not saying that you want to control everything, because that's the thing, like, we're in control, but you learn to be more in control by realizing you're not in control. You know what I'm saying? Like, let go of outcomes, let go of how things are supposed to work, and just start to feel good right now. How do you feel right now? You know what I'm saying? And that's what you attract, because like I said, you attract what you are and what you feel and what you think. So if you start to feel pleasure and you start to focus on good things and artsy things and just beautiful things, you start to become beautiful. You start to attract more of those things, you know what I'm saying? Because that energy is on you. And you know, they say the tongue is powerful. You start to speak these affirmations, it's gonna happen even more. Do everything you can to create your own reality, okay? I feel like you may have been in this world you know, and a lot of things have dragged you down, of course, because this timeline that we're on, you're gonna have your ups and downs. You're gonna have days where, you know, you feel like giving up, or even days where you feel like nothing can stop you, and that can really be frustrating when you know that just the other day you were just feeling like nothing can stop you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting, you know, it's still about that gratitude, and have unconditional love for yourself. Realize that you still are in this illusion, you still are here, and you have to be a part of it. So there's going to be times where you feel dark and depressed and negative. You might just feel negative, you know what I'm saying? But it's not just you. It's not you. It's because this world, we have cleaning to do. We have things to do. We have healing to do. And a lot of the time, you know, you might cleanse yourself. You might be meditating and stuff. And then, you know, because you're a healer and because you're an empath, you soak up some more stuff to heal. And that's just how things work, you know what I'm saying? I feel like what you need to be aware of is that you are an empath and that you are a healer. And so when you know that your body is made up to be that, to just soak up things, that means you need to wear crystals, or you need to make sure you have a daily routine where you're actually taking care of yourself spiritually and mentally and stuff, so that, you know, you can actually function in this world where people are going to be negative and bad things are going to happen. So you have to just be on top of that, okay? How can you stay in your higher self and still go through these negative experiences? You know what I'm saying? Multitask. So what I'm getting here, a big message for you all is, you know, there's many decisions to make here. There's many things that you can do to express yourself, right? There's many friends out there. I feel like there's a lot of different opportunities calling your name, okay? Obviously, when you wake up every day, there's always new opportunities. There's new things. And I feel like, you know, you have things that are calling on you, you know what I'm saying? You feel connected to it. You feel like, you know, excited to start a journey. And I feel like you should really just make the choice to do it, okay? Because there's a lot of things that can be calling your name. And I feel like a lot of you may feel obligated to focus on so-called priorities, okay? Or focus on things that you need, like, you're being guided to focus on what your heart tells you to focus on, okay? Like, where is your emotions leading you to? When you first woke up, what did you start thinking about? How did you feel? Or how do you want to feel? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you wake up in the mood you were in yesterday because you didn't clear your energy or you didn't have a good sleep. How do you want to feel? And see, I feel like this train right here is symbolic. Like, these horns right here is telling you, like, you know, the download I received from that train, trains don't stop for nobody, okay? They don't stop for nobody. And what they do though is they tell you, okay, I'm coming. The train, like, you know, at a train stop, at the railroad tracks, they have caution lights. They have the red lights. They tell you not to go nowhere. They tell you you can't move, you know what I'm saying? You have to wait on the train to pass by before you can leave or before you can do anything. This train represents soul energy, your inner child, okay? Your purest version of yourself. You as a kid, when you got excited for a piece of candy, you think you was always waiting on an answer to receive what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Do you think a kid is looking for validation every time they want to do something? Okay, if anything, they just get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Or they just run into something and they be like, oh, well, I won't do that again. I'm getting like, your heart is calling your name. You know what I'm saying? You need to be like that train. When you feel something that's calling your name, you just need to give people a warning and be like, okay, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Do not be so stubborn, or don't be so, because I'm getting like, yeah, because I'm getting like you want to be in control of your emotions. Like, you don't like feeling, you feel guilty for feeling too happy or too excited for something when you have things to work on. Or like, I'm just getting, it's about balance though, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, right now it's like your ego is being in control. You think that waking up at 5 a.m. and being productive, like constantly reading and doing chores and stuff like that, you think that's what life is about, or that's what you think. Now, I'm not talking about you, but I'm just saying, like, that's a part of you that's like, you know, you want to be productive, you want to be a good person in the world, you want to feel like a human being, you know what I'm saying? And so there's things you get up and you just be involved in this shit, you know. But I'm getting that, okay, it's gonna be some days where it's like your soul, it's a balance, you know. Like you can go and do stuff that you feel like is productive, but it's about incorporating your soul into it too. Like if you feel like, okay, every day your routine is you stop at Starbucks and then you go to work. One day you might wake up at 3 a.m. for no fucking reason. You gotta be at work at 7, but you wake up early. And you usually don't wake up early, so you're kind of like, damn, what am I supposed to do now? But something is still calling you, like, you know, what if you just want to go outside or you want to take a car ride or something? Usually what you would do is be like, okay, I'm not gonna take the car ride today, I'm gonna go 2 days later or another day where I'm off, so I won't be so tired when I go to work. But really, if your soul would, if you would have just listened to your soul in that moment when you said, I want to go on a car ride, and you went on that car ride, it would have boosted your mood, boosted your self-esteem, boosted so much within you. Not only that, but it's always something calling you on that path. Like you're not just going just for the car ride, you're going because there's something you're meant to experience on that car ride. So whether that's even the thoughts that you're having or the scenes that you see, you know, like the views, the people that you run into, the animals that you see, like there's always something. You might run into a cloud that just paints a perfect picture for something that you need to see right now. Like there's always something. And if we don't listen to our inner self, if we don't listen to our higher self, we're never gonna, it's like, not saying we're not gonna be on our path, but we're not gonna be at peace, you know what I'm saying? We're always gonna be wondering if we are on the right path, which means we're not on the right path. So I'm really getting to make those choices for real, like those hard decisions to, like, you know, get out of your routine, do something spontaneous, do something that, you know, is out of the norm, or I'm also getting be yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not necessarily out of the norm, it's just out of the norm for everybody else. But for you, it's something that you always felt comfortable to do, or you always felt like excited to do. So I'm getting to be yourself, get more into your energy, feel more enlightened, feel more free while you do it, you know what I'm saying? Because you are enlightened, you are wise, you know what I'm saying? So don't feel like you have to get validation from somebody else. Just start to make those choices and realize that you're walking with God, you know what I'm saying? You're not by yourself. You don't have to have another physical human being like me or even, you know, just a duplicate of you telling you what the fuck to do. You're human for a reason. You have your own mind, you have your own resources to understand what you're doing, you know. So I'm getting to use that and realize that you're on your way to the top, and be grateful, okay? Because I'm getting that there's so much abundance out here for you, okay? Like you're going to receive it, you're really going to get everything that you asked for. It's just about you accepting that you want it and then ask for it. Like I said, accept where you are, have that gratitude so that you can move forward, okay? But yeah, y'all, that was my first sunrise reading. I hope it resonated with everybody, and I hope y'all enjoyed the messages. I really do like the vibe. Sorry guys, my storage had went out, but I was saying that I really messed with the vibe of the sunrise reading, and I hope to do more. I'm not gonna plan it, like I don't plan on waking up at a certain time, but you know, if I wake up and I catch the sunrise, I'm definitely going to do that again. Also, I'm thinking about doing a moonlight reading as well, so stay tuned for my next videos, okay? I really appreciate y'all for tuning in, and please show the support, okay? If it resonated with you, please comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that, okay? And I'll see y'all in my next video, all right? Bye bye.